Michigan. Job well done. We're on the western side of the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
We're going to explore the Keweenaw Peninsula, which is the total upper edge that's got Lake Superior all around it.
If you're doing the upper hand for Michigan, it's the thumb.
There is so much to see and do up here. We've got 3 full days, but we will never see it all in the time that we've got to do up here.
Right.
So let's show you the Keweenaw Peninsula.
There is always something good to be obtained from breaking loose and leave the things that kept you chained. So when you find the strength to really shed your skin, all you really need to do is search within.
You tell me again about what year it was built and
It
everything.
was built in March of 1900, so it's about over 122 years old at this point. So
Wow.
it's been standing and functioning as a theater the entire time. So it's pretty incredible that it's still being used for what it was originally built for.
And it's called Calumet.
The Calumet Theater. Yep.
It's beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous. I have been performing in this place since I was 4 years old, so.
Really?
a lot
So
of
you're a
good memories.
performer too?
Yep, I am. So I have a lot of memories of
Oh,
running up and down these aisles as a kid.
this is just amazing. This is not what I expected from this.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It doesn't, you can't really tell from the outside, but, but it's been incredible.
You don't see places like this anymore.
No, you really don't. You really don't. And we're working with the local parks to, since we're part of the heritage site in the Keweenaw, we're working with them to just focus on preserving the building. And as you can see, there's some damage up there, but our executive director, he's actually a contractor, so he's gonna be able to help us fix those, and we're just working with some engineers to preserve the building as long as possible, because it has provided such a wonderful space for our community to have events, because there's such a small area, so we don't get things like this. So it's really cool that we inherited this from the people that were here before. So
That is really cool. If you are ever coming through Calumet and there is anything going on at this theater, this place is just amazing, and you really, really need to stop and see a play or take a tour, because it is just amazing.
So we wanted to give you a public service announcement. Much of Keweenaw Peninsula has little to no cell service, so the tip is download Google Maps before you come.
So we're at the Eagle Harbor Lighthouse here in Eagle Harbor, Michigan. There are several things here you can tour. The ticket price is $8 a piece. Bella is in her backpack covered up because it's pouring the rain outside, so we happen to have a rainy day. Hopefully it'll quit before too long. And we're gonna tour the lighthouse and the side buildings and the museum.
So they said you can take your dog as long as you can carry them. So
As long as you can carry your pet, you can take it in with you.
This is the Foghorn House. Some of you may know that when the fog, and like it is today, foggy and rainy, is that they would have to use the foghorn because the light wouldn't be able to be seen due to the fog and the winter or whatever the storm might be. And this is one of 3 that are still operating lighthouses, so that's a unique fact, and it's the only one that you can tour. The other one's in Copper Harbor, and you have to get there by boat. So we made it into the Eagle Harbor Lighthouse. We've just made it into the entry, and one thing that struck me is that they brought everything back to the original time frame. So it's just beautiful in here. So there's a story about this car that's standing behind me. You might wonder, why is a car inside a maritime museum? Well, the city of Bangor, a ship that was a transport ship, was built in 1896, but in 1926 it was carrying 220 Chryslers to Duluth. People were waiting for their cars and were excited about getting new cars. It was the rage. Not many people had cars at the time, and those people were waiting for the cars. But it was in the winter, and the waves got big, the snow and the ice came in, and the ship ran aground on a rocky area out away from the shore. Just a short way from the shore, but the ship was stuck. The men made it to the shore in their lifeboats, suffered great health issues with frostbite, and went through hunger before they were found. The cars were taken off, and one's here inside the Maritime Museum here at Eagle Harbor Lighthouse.
Trying to wake up from a dream.
It's raining more. We're not going to be able to get a picture here.
Birds are flying all around.
So one of the things we like to do when we're out and about, exploring our country that we live in, is go to local restaurants. And today we're in a town that's in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. It's called Hopper Harbor, and it's very small. All the little towns up here are very, very small. We're in a restaurant called Mariner North. Don't know how the food is yet because we're still waiting for ours, but we'll let you know.
I will love you till I die. On shaky grounds, you could never understand. The way I am is not what it seems. Tangled up in dreams. I know as the daylight grows how I am supposed to feel. To make the same mistakes, to be part of something real. We walk, stay and talk, suffer love I have to steal. With blinking eyes through a bad disguise, we move on to the appeal.
Michigan, job well done. The way you've preserved Fort Wilkins here on Fort Wilkins State Park is amazing. It's better than some of the national parks that we've been to, and we've been to several.
Until next time, God bless and many safe travels.
And go RV, America!